it's your girl Victoria here. Welcome back to my channel. I figured since we're talking about everything hunting or anything that is interesting on this channel, I might as well share some of the bucks that me and Crimson have harvested. Plus, we are only about 43 days away from opening day of bow season here where I'm at, and I am so stoked. I can't hardly wait. I'm just going to show you three. It's just the deer that me and Crimson have gotten mounted and just give you a little backstory on them because hunting is interesting. Seeing all these cool bucks are interesting, even though it's all about filling up those freezers. But still, when you see these magnificent creatures that God has created, it's an awesome feeling, especially when you get to harvest them and all the food goes to good places and goes like to your family or to your friends and stuff like that. And then also not wasting any part of that animal. We try to make sure that nothing goes to waste, like even the blood, we collect it, and that's what we use to train our dogs. We have 3 black labs, Sadie, Buck, and Bella. And Sadie is our guaranteed deer tracker. So that is what we use to train her on, is we just collect the blood from the deer that we harvest and stuff like that. And then like we even use like the liver, we save it and feed to the dogs, or we even use it for catfish bait. So we use everything that we can and we try to fill up those freezers. But I just thought it'd be interesting to show y'all just some of the deer that we have gotten mounted and the bucks that we've harvested. So without further ado, let's jump right on into this video. I'll show y'all by the time frame which we got them, so like the oldest to the most recent. So let's go check out Crimson's buck first. So this is Crimson's first decent buck. It's a nice looking, I think it's a 9-point because it has like this little tab right there, little kicker. And he got this in I believe 2021. This was his first really nice buck. Now, fun fact on Crimson's buck is he was actually asleep the morning that he shot him. And we were just there, you know, hunting for meat, looking for some does and stuff, and he stepped out. Crimson was sitting there on the ground, me and him hunting together that morning, and our backs were against a tree, and then we heard some rustling over to the left, and I was like, Crimson, there's a buck. And he finally spotted it after I showed him where it was, and not bragging on myself or anything like that, but and he shot that one off the ground with a bow. So that's the first one. The next 2 bucks are mine because we all know that I'm the better deer hunter. So this is my first really good buck. He is an 8-point, and we honestly had him on camera on another property. We didn't even have him on camera at the property that I got him off of. And on my 8-point, I wasn't even expecting him to be there. Again, every time we go hunting, we're looking to fill those freezers. And he just came walking down this road that we was hunting on. Crimson and my cousin were hunting on the property over. And I was hunting by myself. So this is the first buck that I have ever harvested by myself, technically, on a solo hunt. And then this is my buck. I got this last hunting season. I'm not exactly sure how many points he is. So if you know, comment down below how many points you think he is. He also has this cool little kicker thing going towards the back, which I thought was really awesome when I saw it. You can see it. And then he also has kind of like a paddle, like a really small paddle. So I thought he was really cool. And then on that last buck of mine, literally me and Crimson were hunting the same property. It was honestly the shortest hunt that I have ever been on. We get in there before daylight, as you should. And I was sitting there, and it was about 6:20, and I thought I heard something over to my right. And I was like, that's not a deer. I just got set up in my climber. No way. So literally 20 minutes later, he starts walking out. And he was in a full sprint, and I was stopping, and I was like, meh. He didn't stop. And I was like, meh, and he still didn't stop. So I like yelled at this deer. I was like, meh, and then he finally stopped and I was able to get him. But literally from the time that Crimson sat down on the opposite side of the field as me versus when I called him and told him that I got one, he was only sitting there for maybe 5 minutes because he had a longer walk than I did. And I was sitting only in my stand for probably like 20 minutes. So that was literally the shortest hunt I have ever been on. And honestly, probably one of the best ones because that morning it was just so beautiful and God had created this just amazing sunrise. And it like, honestly, it was cold. It was a December morning and everything just like lined up perfectly. So I'm really blessed I was able to get that deer. And again, we harvested him. We processed all of his meat. And I'm pretty sure we turned a lot of that deer into steaks and burgers. So, and I'm pretty sure they've probably all been eaten by now. So that's just a little short rundown of the bucks that me and Crimson have gotten mounted. And like, I've only been hunting maybe really hunting the past 3 years. And to already get 2 pretty cool bucks, I just feel honestly blessed and thankful that I have only been hunting for this short period of time, but I've been to harvest all these beautiful animals, and God has allowed me to put meat in the freezer, not for just me and my husband, but for like my grandparents and my cousins and my aunts and my uncles. And it's just a very good feeling when you can do that type of stuff and provide. And it just feels amazing when you can go out and get your own meat and not have to go to the grocery store because you're able to go out in God's creation and harvest you your own meat. So thank you for tuning in with me again today. I hope all of y'all have a blessed rest of your day / night whenever you're watching this. And just remember to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.